Let me say something that may shake you. You weren't born to repeat what broke you. You were born to break what tried to break everyone before you. Cycles don't just happen, right? They don't continue by accident. They don't end by chance. They end when someone finally says enough. And maybe that someone is you. You see, this message isn't for the people who have it all together, right? This is for the ones who grew up in chaos, right? The ones who had to grow up too fast, the ones who were told to stay quiet, to shrink themselves to survive, right? The ones who were handed pain and told to carry it like a family tradition. So you didn't ask for those scars, right? You didn't choose the trauma. But here you are, still breathing, still standing, still searching for something more. See, that's not weakness. That's a calling. Because hear me, the enemy isn't just after you. He's after your lineage, right? He's after your children, your grandchildren, your legacy. And if he can't destroy the bloodline, he'll try to infect it with bitterness, with addiction, with fear, with silence. But what he didn't expect was you. He didn't expect that the very one who was supposed to be broken will become the one who breaks the chain. So what does that chain breaker look like? Sometimes they look like the black sheep of the family, right? The misunderstood one. The one who asks questions all the time. The one who doesn't go with the flow, right? The one who's labeled difficult or dramatic or too emotional. But see, you weren't created to fit in. You were created to free what's been bound for generations. That anxiety you've been fighting, it didn't start with you, but it can end with you. That shame you've been dragging around, it's not yours to carry anymore, right? You're not the problem. You're the pattern breaker. See, God is not intimidated by your past. He's the one who picked you because of it. He saw the tears you didn't cry because you had to stay strong. He saw the nights you couldn't sleep because your mind wouldn't stop. He saw you covering pain with performance, covering wounds with work, covering shame with silence. And he said, that one, I'll use that one. See, he chose you not just to heal, but to change the story, to raise kids who don't flinch when the door slams, to build homes where peace isn't a stranger, to speak what others buried, to forgive what others held on to show the world that just because it ran in your family doesn't mean it has to run through you. See, you want to know why it's been so hard? Because you're doing what nobody before you had the strength, the tools, or the support to do. You're healing. You're unlearning. You're standing in the gap. You're building new bridges with broken hands. So if you feel tired, it's not because you're weak. It's because breaking chains takes strength. Not the kind you show on Instagram, but the kind that wrestles in prayer, that breaks down in secret, that chooses to try again when quitting feels easier. You want proof you were made for more? Look at what didn't kill you. Look at what you overcame. Look at how your heart still hopes after all the reasons it had to shut down. That's not by coincidence, right? That's a purpose. That's divine assignment. The enemy has thrown generational curses at you, but God, see, he placed generational courage in you. You are the one your bloodline has been waiting for, the one who will not pass down the pain, the one who will not repeat the silence, the one who will not bow down to fear. You don't need permission to be different. You need approval to rise. You just need to believe that maybe you were built for this, built to break, built to build, built to rise. So here you are, standing in the middle of the old and the new. One hand holding on to the trauma, the other one building the future. That's not confusion. That's courage. That's what change looks like. You may be the first to believe in God in your family, the first to get therapy, the first to say, we don't yell like that anymore, the first to say, I'm sorry, the first to ask, are you okay? That doesn't make you weak, that makes you the warrior. So don't despise your difference. Don't hide your heart. Don't bury your gift. You were just chosen to break. You were chosen to begin, and the future starts with you right here, right now. Say it loud. It ends with me. Now go show the world what freedom looks like.